Let's take another example. I have procured some data set from the Snowflake marketplace. I've also got data from AWS Exchange. Now I want to drive insights from the two data sets which I have just bought from two different marketplaces. How can I actually combine those two data sets? And for those transformation of this data set, I may still use our query engine to write transformation between Snowflake and S3 operational data to create a new transformation, a new data set in S3 analytical data. If you go to our query editor, we can write the federated query between Snowflake and AWS S3 and get the result out as a new data set or new view or a table. But I don't want to use my query editor. I want to use dbt to write those transformations. So what I can do, even I can write some transformation in dbt and create a federated model from Snowflake and S3, which was bought from the marketplace, to completely new insight back into S3 as the analytical data set. If I go to S3 analytical data set and look at target M, you can see there's some queries running right now, and the data is getting refreshed by the model being running from dbt Trino. And you can also see what tables it's using and what tables were produced. I can see the owner of this data set is public because I want this data to be available across everyone in the organization. And the context needs to be reached out as Monica. I can change the ownership at any time I feel there's a sensitivity to this data set. And now this data set is available as the aggregated model to both marketing and finance because it was shared globally as the public role. You can also see that every domain, finance, marketing, and the account admin, has a completely different views of what data product they have access to. We also are flexible enough that you can actually collaborate on a new data set in data product with different domain. You can combine data from Snowflake, from MongoDB, from Elasticsearch, from S3 to create the insight without moving the data itself. And all this is happening with a beautiful UI and also with automatic cataloging of these data sets on the ownership, on the metrics, who is running the data, what tables are getting hit, and how the data is being actually used in the organization with the global search and schema discovery on top of this.